So let me talk about let's get this show on the road, or let's get this elephant out of the room. Okay. Well, basically, I was scrolling through Twitter and it becoming a little bit viral, but yeah, I did see people complain about SMG4 again, which no, it's not your usual typical complaints about Megan and all that shit and other dumb stuffs. No. It's about Kaizo. Well, if you guys know, Kaizo is a character who appeared in who debuted his episode the Mario meets a demon but his head fell off that episode. Yeah, and where he debuted, like he came out of the computer of Kevin's school, where Psycho is from. What? Uh, why he is he made? Well, basically, if you remember the live stream SG4 hosted, he made a donation goals of like not goals, like there's a lot of goals here about donations, like unlocking stuff, including Bob's voice, and also the 10K $10,000 mark is a new character, which of course it took hours and hours and it's finally reached, and it's Kaizo. Yeah, not Kaizo. Well, it's a beta pre-alpha Kaizo. It's if you remember the live stream, he was drawn, and but it was like it was overall a rough draft. It looks bad, but hey, if SG4 Kevin are gonna go back and fix it, they'll fix it, and that's what we got in the debut episode of where Kaizo, you know, and and but what am I talking about? Well, basically, people got angry at SNG4 because Kaizo gets underutilized, barely appear in main roles, and it's typical for other characters in SNG4 because I think it's due to issues such as can be the fandom's harsh 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 reaction or some shit, all that stuff. um it depends, yeah, but it's also or maybe had no idea utilize him, but most of it is part of the fandoms, most of the time, and a little bit of part is the writing side. But also, I really don't understand why the fandom gets so riled about this. I understand where they're coming from, but overall, calling SNG4 scammed his fans is kind of bit too soon, and a bit of premature because I think the last main role Kaiser was on is the Christmas episode, but then later until recently he had been in the cameos and all that stuff, cameos. But overall, but it's still too soon to call SG4 scammed his fans because that's a little bit harsh, and overall I can understand why. But also it's kind of funny that the fandom that especially the hate Kaizo uh like decided to, suddenly cared over a character they hate, and which I find that a bit odd. Overall, I can understand it, and yeah, I can agree. Kaizo should be in more roles, especially a lot of those characters as well. Yeah, and overall, it's alright. But the only underlying issue is the variety, and especially Mario. As you may know, we're still in this phase of the YouTube algorithm where Mario's the most popular one, getting all those low views and algorithm rhythmic wise. Despite SNG4 doing something originality, such as different characters like Psycho, Tari, or Kaizo, they will they get they undeservedly get underrated at the end because the algorithm isn't there at all. But anyways, alright, I just like to put my 2 cents in it because I think it's a bit too soon to accuse SMG4 scamming his fans. That it's a bit too soon. It's basically if overall the people that made it happen like donated to SMG4. Besides, it's optional. It's not like mandatory or some shit. But yeah, I can understand their part, and but again, yeah, it's too soon to accuse SMG4 for that. So yeah, even I do have some critiques on SMG4. Here's the thing. I wish SMG4 should maybe just ignore that part of the fandom like that hates Kaizo or other characters because I don't think it will happen in the long run as well. I'm not saying he should stop listening to criticism. No. I just saying like let other side of the fandom have their part instead of listening to what that side demanding him to do. No. I it just it let's just say SG4 just give give the fans what they want instead of listening to the other fans that hate those characters as well. Like give them variety, huh? So yeah. Well, yeah, that's the whole video I have to say. But overall, I really hope so that Kaizo will get used more. I'm not saying most of the time. I'm saying in some episodes here and there. But yeah, uh, that's all I had to say. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. So like a comment, and as always, I'll see you next time in my next vids. Peace out.